Cain, what's good?
Shit, we out here cooling.
Man, we about 3 years, 3 years late, man.
It's cool, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But everything happened for a reason.
Man, you know I'm the good guy.
Nah, facts, man.
Good guy, bro. I don't be doing no tripping, bro. I just sit back and play my position, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got that old soul. I grew up with an old nigga. That nigga, look, he still ain't get out the truck. We got out the truck about 10 minutes ago. But, yeah, man.
Yeah, but one thing I told you yesterday, because there's a lot of rappers that get upset with me, but you never unfollowed and stopped. You know what I mean? You still comment on the page.
I ain't no tender ass nigga. I ain't got no emotions or nothing. I'm going to say what I want to say when I say it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to stand on that. But, man, I ain't got no problem with no nigga, man. I ain't got time for no nigga. I don't think about no nigga. So, I mean, like, whatever don't happen, it don't happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't take it to heart. I just either hope it can, transpire later on or shit, it don't happen. I learned it's called charging it to the game. A lot of niggas don't charge shit to the game. A lot of niggas take that shit and it's set on them. You know what I'm saying? I charge shit to the game, man. My life to live, man.
Right now, one thing I know about you, you had a rough past growing up. In and out of jail, beat a murder case, right? Or was it attempted murder?
I had an attempt and I had a second degree murder. I beat that shit though. I don't really want to talk about that shit.
Yeah. I mean, you talk about that in every interview, but I want to cover everything while we do it. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to talk about it. But was that an eye-opening experience for you?
Fucking right, it was an eye-opening experience because like these niggas get it twisted, man. They hollering this and that and bust a nigga head and we scrap. And these young niggas be having 30 niggas with them, toe 9, but at the same time, is y'all niggas gonna get this nigga a lawyer, or do this nigga people got money to get this nigga a lawyer? And when I done been around a lot of niggas that went through that shit and didn't have no lawyer, I done seen niggas get 60s and 40s and 50s, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I'm pretty sure they ain't good with it, cause that ain't they time, that's the state time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'ma take my time and woo the woo. Nah, man, that ain't your time, nigga, that's for them people. They gave that to you, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that. They can keep they shit, so that's what I'm on.
Did you ever feel like, when you were getting falsely accused, did you ever feel like you was done?
I thought I was done. Cause the system fucked up, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna speak on another nigga, I ain't gonna say no name specifically, but like, you know what I'm saying? They had just went through that situation with somebody of my status at the time, you know what I'm saying? So I was a target. You know, I was an example, not a target, I was an example. They were trying to make an example out of me. So, like with that being said, man, I won. I beat them bitches. I ain't telling nobody. Acquitted. 11-1. 11 not guilty. 1 guilty. I don't know what was wrong with that. Yeah, I ain't do that.
And how much time was you sitting, in jail during the whole?
I sat 3 years, but this was niggas don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a nigga with, you know what I'm saying, I got a nigga with strong faith in me. And if them bitches would have set me a bond them 3 years prior, I would have been out of jail. You know what I'm saying? They set me a bond, it was $1 million. Nigga was gonna try that bitch, you know what I'm saying? They set me $1 million bond, then them bitches double back and revoked the bond. So it wasn't no way, I had to go to trial. I had to stand trial. I sat and shit, I went to trial and I beat them bitches.
But going into trial, did you know, like, yo, I'm getting out today?
Keep it gangster, which I never had seen my discovery packet. And to be honest with you, that was my lawyer method. He didn't want to show me that shit because I never made no statement. I didn't even get interrogated. Like they just took me straight to jail. The detectives that picked me up asked me did I want to talk. I was like, man, I can speak to my lawyer first. And a lot of young niggas don't know when you say, can I talk to my lawyer, or I need to speak with my lawyer. Anything you say dealing with your lawyer, if they do anything after, they're gonna be admitted in court. There's gonna be an illegal, you know what I'm saying, interrogation or whatever. However, what's going on is gonna be illegal. It's against the law. So when you ask y'all young niggas to the young niggas, you know what I'm saying, across the world that's thugging, you know what I'm saying, hey man, ask for your lawyer, man. Don't ask what's going on, you feel me? Cause they're gonna show them bitches a sign of you got knowledge or something. You know what's going on. So next time, bro, ask for your lawyer, bro. And they can't tell you nothing. They can't talk to you. They can't question you. They can't interrogate you. None of that shit, man.
Yeah.
It's for your lawyer. So I asked for my lawyer. They signed me in the can, and it went like shit. I just sat, and my lawyer method was, I'm not gonna show this nigga what's going on. He had a lot of fucked up shit going on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I ain't even know about, you know what I'm saying? And I even had niggas running around that bitch like, a nigga saying this about you, Cain. A nigga saying that about you, Cain. But man, I'm so smart and so old soul and level-headed. I ain't indulging a conversation with them niggas because I ain't finna tell y'all about my case. Because I've been here to the game years prior that you could talk to a nigga about your case and a nigga will take that and call their lawyer and go to home off you. You feel me? Nigga use your store up to go home.
So during the whole thing, it was you and a couple other people in the same case.
Yeah, with me and I had 2 co-defendants. But one of my co-defendants admitted to the crime and that kind of, I mean, he mentioned my other co-defendant name, and that put them all on the scene. That put them everywhere. Whatever was going on, they shouldn't have said what they said. You know what I'm saying? So, and that transpired like that.
Yeah.
You know?
So he didn't say your name?
Nah, I never said my name. But that's why the DA was mad. The DA thought he was trying to protect me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they really freed me, but in the process, however they done it, they kind of fucked themselves up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now going to jail for a rapper these days is like a hood trophy. You know what I'm saying? It's like a war wound.
Not at my time though.
Yeah, that's
like,
what.
Not in my period of going to jail. Like when I went to jail, like I had majors calling me, like Cain, like we want to work with Lil one, this and that. But at the same time, it wasn't no clout off for going to jail when I went to jail. You know what I'm saying? I've been home for 3 years or whatever. But I went to jail 3 years before that. So we saying 6 years ago. 6 years ago, really wasn't about no clout chasing. 6 years ago, in our city, where we from, was about who the rawest, who the gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Who turned up? Who this nigga was busting heads? Nigga was club thugging, fighting, fucking the hoes, whoever had to sit on lock. And that's where them niggas was stuck at. See, my mindset was I want to take the world over. They had niggas like, man, nigga gonna be the biggest nigga in the city type shit where I'm from. Them niggas cherish that bitch. But in actuality, man, ain't no foreign cars out there. Me and a few other niggas about the only nigga had, bitch, I bought an Audi A8, Audi A7, Audi A6, Camaro, Durango. Me and a few other niggas only done that in the city. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them other niggas get fresh, go to New Orleans, get them some Louboutins or something, and I don't knock that, but they feel like they just show a couple thousand, 2,000, 3,000 in 20s, and a nigga big they self up like they just, they get the big headed off something so small. Cause we don't got that much down there, bro. We ain't got shit down there. That ain't no fake struggle. That shit real, dog.
Yeah. So, I mean, and I asked you that because, I blew up TK, you know what I'm saying? TK the rapper, and he got popping off of going to jail, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But with you, do you feel like you going to jail, it hurt you?
Yeah, I felt like it hurt me. But at the same time, it helped me. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it put a dent in my career. But when I came home, bro, I just had to actually get back tuned with the world, you know what I'm saying? And a nigga went to a point where they was supposed to sit back and chill. I wasn't at that point where I was able to just sit back and chill, but I ended up doing that. You know what I'm saying? So that shit put a nigga where it put a nigga at. But I ain't mad because, man, I'd have been shot, stabbed, been to jail and back, man, and I'm still alive. And I pull up anywhere I want to and do whatever the fuck I want to. So it ain't hurt me. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't hurt me. Yeah. It just slowed me down. Cause that's what had me popping. Like I say, the fast living. Fast hoes, fast money, fast car. That's how I was living.
Yeah. You got shot before or after jail?
Before.
Okay.
Before. Yeah.
So doing your 3 years in jail, what was the experience like? Like any fights? Like
I had a couple fights. That shit wasn't about nothing though. I had a fight cause niggas was on my dick though. You know I'm Cain, man. I'm popping, man. Niggas won't test me. Niggas won't challenge my gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so your status in jail was over pretty much everybody's at that time.
You motherfucking right.
Yeah.
I was that nigga, man. I had that bitch sold up. Despite the fact of a nigga having all the cases, a nigga still respect. I had 100 niggas saying something about a nigga that wanted to do something to me and this and that, but they were friends with the nigga. So you don't think this nigga know that y'all telling me, giving me the heads up? And guess what? I was on some shit like, man, fuck a nigga, man. I ain't going nowhere. I'm sitting back this bitch. I'm getting fat. I'm reading books. I'm getting money. You hear me, man? Fuck a nigga. And that's still how I be, though. I be like, man, fuck what a nigga got going on. I don't be worried about what no nigga got going on.
Yeah. So, there's another rapper by the name of Mista Cain, right?
Yeah.
And y'all grew up together?
That's my little cousin. That's my blood
cousin.
That's my blood cousin. Okay. Yup. Same grandmother, same grandfather. That's my blood cousin.
Yeah.
And actually, it wasn't no we ain't grow up together. I grew up with his big brother, but I keep I done dropped about 1.5 grams doing that stupid ass shit. Look, I grew up with his big brother. Like his big brother and them used to come get me and take me swimming, take me to the basketball courts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Take me to the park and shit. But they'll leave them behind. But you know, I ain't too much older than Scott. I'm like 4 years older than Scott. They'll leave them behind, but they was taking me with them or whatever. And shit, that's how that shit that went, man. But that's my cousin. But when I got older, to their age, I done that for Scotty. You see what I'm saying? I picked Scott up. I ain't take him to no park. It was a little more gangster than basketball courts and parks around this time.
He's incarcerated right now, right?
Yeah, he matter of fact, yeah, he's short though. Yup.
So he coming home soon.
What that mean, yup, he's short.
Yeah, I mean, before he went in, y'all kind of, you know, y'all left on, you know, he left on bad terms. You know what I mean? Y'all wasn't seeing eye to eye.
You a little late on that too.
Oh, okay.
There wasn't never no bad terms with me and Lil, cause that's my little cousin. So I can't hurt him, and we could hurt each other, but that shit'll destroy the family. Like them people would be fucked up if I fuck over that dude, vice versa. So it just was, we had a verbal disagreement, you know what I'm saying, publicly, and motherfuckers seen it, you know what I'm saying, and that shit just really was some old pussy ass shit. Fuck the using the big words and the proper terms. It really was a bunch of pussy ass shit going on at the time. You know what I'm saying? And it was niggas that I fucked with that he ain't fuck with, vice versa. And it wasn't that a nigga had no beef or nothing, cause my understanding of beef, you know what I'm saying, is a whole different understanding for what's going on now. Like niggas ain't beefing now, niggas just making diss tracks, you know what I'm saying, with no beat behind it. Niggas talking about what they gonna do and all that shit. When actually out of there, when niggas come together, you know, a nigga see them foreign cars I was talking about that niggas didn't have. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I wasn't beefing with that nigga, man. We just had a little verbal disagreement where we put our business out there on some whole shit.
Yeah, I mean, did y'all ever, you know?
Yeah, that's he probably called right during his interview.
Okay,
like,
so y'all on speaking terms.
I joked him. I sent a paper. I answered the phone for him. You know what I'm saying? Make 3 ways for him. That's all I can do. You know what I'm saying? But he called me every single day. That's my love. That's my nigga, man.
That's what's up.
Scotty Cain, man. They can't change that shit.
So is he coming back, Scotty Cain? Because I remember he changed his name.
He never changed his name. Okay. You know, he told y'all what he told y'all, but he can't change his name. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That shit a stamp. That shit a, what that is when they be hitting them cows with that bitch.
Yeah.
That shit in them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga just gotta, and if anything, a nigga bag away from you. But that name shit, that shit stay there. That shit is fucking historical. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anything a nigga just bag up from each other. If you do some foul shit, nigga gon' bag up from you. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga can't control what another man's actions is. And he could try. If that man ain't got a brain for himself, when that man got a brain for himself, that's that man doing whatever he doing.
Yeah. Now, throughout all the Baton Rouge beef and differences, your name isn't really brought up a lot in the blogs.
I don't beef with niggas. I don't get into it with niggas. But when I talk though, bitch, I got a mouth fucked up, you heard me? So niggas be really waiting for to hear me say some shit. And due to the fact I ain't saying nothing, you know what I'm saying? I got them niggas confused. So if a nigga here beef with me, he don't know if he want beef with me or be my friend. You know what I'm saying? Cause 9 times out of 10, I can say some shit that gonna have that nigga hurt. You know what I'm saying? Or even if it ain't no fucked up shit that'll make a nigga hurt, it's just my mouth. When I say shit, I speak volumes. So I have niggas really shut down. You feel me? Niggas probably won't have problems with me, but why? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna stand. I ain't gonna step. I ain't got no shooters.
Right. Do you ever sit down with 2 popular rappers that are beefing to try to, you know, nip it in the bud, or you stay out of it?
Nah, at one time, I done made a call or 2, but I stay out of it, but I still, see me, I play mind games. I'm very good at that, you know what I'm saying? I got a very good mind game playing mind, you know what I'm saying? So, like when niggas be having certain shit going on, I speak on it, you hear me? But unknowingly, you know what I'm saying? Cause I started that, act like you ain't catch that. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say some shit that'll have a nigga like, hold on. You hear me? Not what they ain't got, they can leave it at that. You hear me? Nigga be like, hold, I'll leave a nigga mind scrambled. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm talking to you, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to say you. You know what I'm saying? If I'm talking to you, you hear me? But if I want to speak on something that's dealing with you and somebody else, I'm gonna put it out there. And a nigga gonna be, and I'm gonna say, act like you ain't catch that. You hear me? Real talk.
Yeah. No, that's for sure, man, for sure. Now, Baton Rouge and New Orleans are what, 45 minutes away?
An hour, really literally like an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Where Baton Rouge to the Superdome is an hour and 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So you got Kenner and all that other shit right before you get to the center of the city. So an hour.
Right. I mean, one thing I noticed is like the coaches are similar, but not really. You know what I mean?
I think they similar. I think they similar, but at the same time, Baton Rouge is a city, but it's not city-like. You know what I'm saying? Like New Orleans, people get New Orleans misconstrued because they be like, New Orleans, and they be like downtown, Ninth Ward, this and that. But you know what I'm saying? You got projects right behind the businesses. Like right behind the businesses are all the projects. You know what I'm saying? You go to motherfucking French Quarters and shit. Once you see all the buildings and the festivities and all that shit, when you walk behind them bitches through an alley, nigga might, you know what I'm saying? Them bitches right there. You know what I'm saying? Like with Baton Rouge, we're a little more spaced out. We got downtown, just like the French Quarters. But yet, only neighborhood or projects and shit right there is South Baton Rouge that's actually close to it. You gotta like go this direction to get to Glen Oaks. You gotta go to this direction to get to Skyland. You gotta go to this direction to get the motherfucking Banks and all that shit. Sherwood Forest, way down Airline. You know what I'm saying? So it's just built different, but we the same motherfuckers. Them hoes still twerk and them niggas still slang iron.
Facts. But the sound of music is different though, for real.
I mean, like I say, we all speak about the same thing. I say producers, you know what I'm saying? Like the producers, you know what I'm saying, are different, cause just like Soulja Slim rapped about busting heads, you know what I'm saying? Badass rapped about busting heads too. And you know what I'm saying? Just like Slim talked about moving work, Badass moving work too. And I'm using them two similarities, like comparing them to them, cause in my eyes, you know what I'm saying, Slim made a major mark in New Orleans and Boosie made a major mark in Baton Rouge. And them niggas the same niggas. I know if them niggas meet up, or what's the method, they done done music together, but I know if them niggas, you know, if Slim was still here to grace the earth, I know them niggas wouldn't have no problem coinciding. So that's why I be confused about niggas in the city. Like niggas right in Baton Rouge doing it, cause it got niggas that y'all niggas irrelevant to that I know will bump heads and be on some real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Serious tip though, do you feel like you get the respect you deserve as an artist in your city?
Yeah, nigga respect me. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga respect me, it's me. You know what I'm saying? You, as an artist, like musically wise, you know what I'm saying? I toned it down. Like, man, I was living that shit, son. Say cheese. I was living that shit, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really get deep in this shit, bro.
Does it kind of discourage you though when you get on Instagram and you see when you see the clout chasing and when you see niggas rapping your story but not really living that? Like, does that shit?
Only thing might put a drum. Only thing might bring me down, bro, is, you know what I'm saying, me not working, me not staying busy. I don't know what a nigga do. I don't be worried about what a nigga do. I see what a nigga do. And you know what I'm saying? I talk to Big Home and be like, you know, I let them check shit out or whatever, cause I be on Instagram all day. A nigga lying that they say they don't be on that bitch. That bitch really got a nigga hypnotized. For real. That bitch really like that chip they talking about putting in a nigga. Yeah. That chip, yeah. But nah, man, for real, like, I don't be, man, a nigga, I salute a nigga for what they do. Yeah. Man, I'm a charger to the game type nigga, bro. I'm a different nigga, man. That's why you don't see me in the blog. Man, I done fuck niggas bitches, you know what I'm saying? I done bump heads with niggas since I've been home and everything. Like, you know, I done had conversations what didn't end in a good conversation, but you don't see me trying to capitalize out that shit, man. Fuck a nigga, man. And then I'm the type of nigga, I live by the murder. I'm really with that mafia shit. Like, that shit really instilled in me. I don't know nothing about nobody else, but I believe in that shit. I believe in that shit. You know what I'm saying? It might got niggas that I associate with that don't actually believe in that shit, but I believe in that shit, you know what I'm saying? So, with me speaking on certain matters, man, I'm not gonna do it. Like, I'm not gonna speak on that shit like, man, fuck that shit, man. But what a nigga do don't affect me. You know what I'm saying? What I do affect me.
Yeah. The phrase check-in has been used real heavy this summer. Check-in, when you go to different cities. How do you feel about the phrase check-in? I mean, when you go out of town, do you check in other places or you just do you?
No, I don't check in, you know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, I socialize with a motherfucker who relevant where I go, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no fucked up vibe or no fucked up attitude with a nigga that's not of my motherfucking, like where I grew up at, that didn't come up where I came up at like that. When I step out of town, I respect a man, you know what I'm saying? So 9 times out of 10, I'm socializing with a big dog or some shit. So, you know what I'm saying? If you won't call it that, I hit a nigga up, you know what I'm saying? I hit a nigga up to fuck with you, you know, cause I'm the type of nigga, bro. We go in the club with 40 niggas. If I don't feel it, if I'm too scrunched up in that bitch, I'm gonna go buy me a section next to that bitch and stand in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? By myself and be scared, calling the little hoes, whatever, however. That's the type of nigga I am. You know, come over here and fuck with me. It's all still love, like all this shit still love. So nah, I don't be on no nigga trail like that, man. I be trying to keep a nigga out my way of moving, man.
Yeah. Now, before we get out of here, you know, I do my top list, Louisiana list and shit like that. And I think I put you, I don't know where I put you at last year, but your fans gave me a hard time. Does that shit get to you when these lists and all that?
Man, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I like that you know who the fuck I am. You recognize me. So it don't even matter. Like them numbers really, them bitches, you know what I'm saying, don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Cause like in actuality, that saying wouldn't be a saying if a nigga say numbers don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Like you sat there and thought of them numbers in your fucking head. I ain't know what you was thinking. I can't tell you what to think. You know what I'm saying? So them the numbers that you came up with. Like my nigga Dirty, my manager, that nigga do numbers all day. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what that nigga do. That nigga do numbers all day. Me doing numbers is getting my back ends, getting my verse money, getting my album money, and counting that shit up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I say. What I do affect me, nigga. You put them numbers on that bitch, you recognized me. You heard me? Regardless of what you put by my shit, long as that bitch don't say bitch ass, ratting ass, child molesting ass nigga, that bitch A1 with me, cause ain't none of them my jackets. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never done no old faggot ass shit. Or no mess with no lit ass churn, so no shit like that, or told on no nigga. I never done that in my life. That's on my kids. Never. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, you recognize me, nigga. Like, niggas do that all the time. I just left finger licking yesterday. Walked in that bitch, little hoes was on me. The nigga and his daddy can't ask for a bitch. I'm way in Miami, man. Yeah. They from Miami. They were from Pompano. You feel me? So,
yeah, you got a lot of love at the pop-up shop yesterday, too.
Yeah, I'm recognized, nigga. So what the fuck, nigga? That might be my, I don't give a fuck. I could have been number 23, nigga. My name 23. I'm LeBron anyway, you heard me? Yeah, and I'm fucking with the Lakers, too. Get that dick out. Yeah, I'm fucking with the Lakers, man. Fuck that.
What you got coming soon for the rest of 2018?
Man, I got a project, bro. I took time out to work on this bitch, bro. I got that bitch master, man. I spent a shitload of money on that motherfucker. Personally, I think it sound good. You know what I'm saying? That bitch called Mista Cain. I got the artwork on my phone. I got that shit right there, bro. And shit, I'm gonna just keep driving music. Like I say, and I'm gonna tell every nigga this. I just be trying to gain some substance, man. I be trying to just keep it real, bro, without hurting a nigga feelings. And if your feelings hurt, then that's on you and your emotions. A wise man told me, you know what I'm saying? Don't think with your emotions. If it ain't fucking with your pockets, don't let it fuck with your emotions, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is with me. You know what I'm saying? Mista Cain. I change my name to LeBron, but I'm AKA Mista Cain. You heard me? Real talk.
Top 5 Baton Rouge rappers all time, dead or alive?
I ain't got no top 5. All them little niggas got a motherfucking talent, and I hope they be able to manifest. You heard me? I support and salute all them niggas. Y'all don't know. When I be riding in my big body, you hear me? I listen to all y'all. Might listen to a snippet. Might be some crazy shit, might be some raw shit. I'll listen to that shit. I listen to a snippet, and then I'm on to the next one. That's the type of nigga I am.
Yeah, last thing, Kim about to die. Your message to all the Baton Rouge rappers that's beefing right now, what do you say to them?
Man, if my message to all the Baton Rouge rappers, bro, if it can be settled, settle that shit. Come together. Use motherfucking other cities and states as examples how them niggas come together, and let's bring some money to Baton Rouge, cause ain't shit done.
Yeah. I say Baton Rouge is top 3 cities right now as far as up and coming rappers.
They talented. Like I told you, that's why you say top 5, this and that. But a lot of them niggas talented for real. Like, I really think a lot of them niggas talented. You know what I'm saying? Then them niggas pop up from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Them little niggas be straight, them little niggas be hustling. And platforms like yours help them niggas out once you get them niggas a look. And fuck, but they get the big head. You know what I'm saying? And it's good. Like, the game really like a dog-eat-dog game. You know what I'm saying?
Shit like the streets.
Like, man, if you come in this bitch being all pussy and waiting around and shit, man, you gonna miss your opportunity, bro, cause the game really like that, bro. The game really a dog-eat-dog game. Like, niggas, and I think executives cut those niggas all day. Like, that's their game. It's chess. But it's real game of chess. You know, it ain't no motherfucker sitting in the can playing chess or on the corner playing chess. It's a real chess game. You know what I'm saying? And I see how that shit operate. Them niggas gonna make it though. Cause I need to come use.
Is there any Baton Rouge rapper that nobody knows about right now that you'll co-sign?
Man, my little partner, Liquan, man, that little nigga raw is a bitch. Funny Mike posted Liquan one day. Funny Mike posted Liquan. And I be posting them. Actually, I be having them hanging with me every now and then. He got his own little clique. I forgot his clique name, but shout out to them little niggas, man. They raw as a bitch, you know what I'm saying? And you to cover J. Lewis. I got a lot of love for J. Lewis. And every other nigga that's doing they shit down there, I fuck with them.
My nigga, man. Hey, classic interview. Miami, Florida, poolside. He fucked a few bitches in the pool last night.
Well, don't forget, I had 12.
Big mansion. I mean.
I had a 12 last night. This is the jacuzzi. Being anxious, they heard last night. You know what I'm saying? You can use it anytime you want to. But Cartwheel, yeah, at the hip factory, man. We still up the hip factory about 2-3 nights in a row. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, speaking of that, that's why I'm in Miami. You know what I'm saying, baby?
Nicki Minaj?
I seen nigga. Man, nigga play too much, man. That bitch nigga so fine. You can see nigga from a mile away. Yeah, but yeah, man, yeah, that's why I'm out here though, you know what I'm saying? Fucking with Slim them, recorded at the Hit Factory.
How much money would it take for you to sign?
How much money would it take for me to sign? I need that bitch to be about this here wide and from the ground about this here tall, you heard me? Real talk, man. Look at the ground. From here to the